No new returning Carnival LRs? So who should you pick with your 500 Carnival coins? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the Carnival STR Family Kamehameha Gohan's banner. This is the part 2 banner of this year's worldwide download celebration, and with it comes a surprising twist of fate. Unlike previous years, or any previous banner, right, we have no new returning Carnival banners on this part 2 banner on the global side of things. On JP, they actually got the LR Gogeta, right? So, I mean, if you're on JP and you missed out on him, definitely pick him up. Good chance right there. But for global, I mean, we got no new returning LRs. The two returning Carnival LRs that we have here are the Trunks and the Gohan, who of course made their return during the anniversary and on one banner prior to that. So that's, you know, it's not really anything special there. What is interesting though, and I mean, we did expect this to a degree, but I kind of just assumed, right, he would be here in place of like Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, the AGL Ultimate Gohan, the Golden Week LR. Normally the Golden Week LR does show up on these banners. However, again, I did not anticipate him to come in place of a Carnival LR. So Global's in a weird position on this one. But it then begs the question, if no returning LR, who should we be saving for? And is there anybody on this banner worth our coin? So first up and foremost, the returning LR should have been this guy right here, AGL Omega Shenron. He has yet to return on Global. He did drop back in January for us, and this should have been his return, but for some reason they decided to delay him. I'm assuming they're going to throw him on Jiren's banner whenever he shows up, so just to kind of help players out there. Not the worst thing in the world, but you know, it is what it is. So I would say, first and foremost, if you are short on coins and you are missing Gogeta, you should be saving for LR Gogeta from the anniversary. He is probably one of the most valuable Carnival units we've had to date. His target skill is definitely probably one of the best ones. Beast is really good, Cellmax's is really good, but his giving guaranteed dodge means that even if he should get power crept in defense-wise, you still have that target that guarantees dodge, which is pretty powerful. So I would throw that out there, that if you are missing the anniversary Gogeta or the anniversary Gammas, then maybe hold off for them. They probably going to return if I had to guess, we might see their return on some double rates banner in December, probably on the global side of things. That would probably be the best place to turn them up, but we shall see. Otherwise, I mean, I don't really think unless we suddenly get GT bosses for the rest of the year, there's almost no value in picking up Omega when he comes, so I wouldn't even consider that unless you're just a collector. So, I mean, outside of those, unless you're missing... If you're not missing anything else and you pulled the LR Tech Broly from part 1 and you have STR Gohan, or you know that by anniversary when he returns that you will be having enough coins to grab him, then I actually do think there is a very good recommendation here. And surprisingly, he's not a Carnival LR, and that is this guy right here, the LR Tech Broly. If we could just pull his details up right here. He is actually probably one of the best yellow coin EZAs we've had in a long time, and I don't normally recommend grabbing EZA characters for the use of your Carnival coins, because, you know, Carnival LRs tend to be better. But if you're in a position where you have all of those previous ones, or you know you're going to have at least 500 coins by the time, you know, these major ones return in anniversary, right? You know, you're going to be summoning enough to pick them up when they show up. Then, honestly, I don't think it could hurt, right? Now, I will say this, if you have 500 yellow coins, use the yellow coins instead, but, right, if you've got everything else, there's no yellow coin you're missing, just this guy, it's honestly pretty worth it, right? He is such an instrumental piece to the LR Broly team. So if you have the LR Tech Broly, if you have the Int Broly, if you have all the other pieces to this movie bosses puzzle, this uncontrollable key puzzle that is Broly's team, except this guy, I think he could be very, very much worth your coins. I know that sounds crazy, and most people are not going to recommend that, but I can't tell you the number of times he has clutched out a victory for me due to his overwhelming power once he gets going on transformed with that support buff from the rest of the team with that active skill, right? I mean, granted, you know, mine's got a couple dupes in him. I've seen him hit close to 100 million. I've seen other people push him over 100 million without anything, without any items. Like, he's that strong. So honestly, if you had everything else, I could honestly, for certainty, recommend this guy. Otherwise, yes, you absolutely should save for Gogeta whenever he makes his return, or the Gammas when they make their return, or if you want to just hold out for Jiren. Although, again, I would, being entirely honest, Jiren is really good. He's not as necessary to a team as I would say this Broly is to the Broly team. That's how I'll put it, right? Jiren's amazing. He's phenomenally even. He's doing really big things for the team that you want to use him on, which is Tech UI's team. But he's not doing anything that's not necessary for the team, especially when you're considering the amount of other support that team is already drenched in. So, I mean, just something worth considering. Otherwise, save your coins for what could possibly come next. We know we will get a double rates banner here in December. If you want to just save your coins and wait to see who that is, you could do that, or just hold it out to the anniversary. Honestly, none of those are bad choices, but if you had to pick someone, honestly, this is probably your best choice. Otherwise, grab the trio on the part 1, the Super Saiyan trio, if you were still missing them, right? And which we already went over in the part 1 banner overview. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know, who do you plan on grabbing with your Carnival coins? Are you saving them for someone special, or is there someone on one of these part 1 or part 2 banners that you are interested in grabbing? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.